When I started vlogging back in 2009, almost really beginning of 2009, when I got my first 50cc scooter. The reason I started vlogging was I got that little 50cc scooter and I fell in love with that feeling that we all know who ride. All of us who ride know that feeling of the open road, right? And I wanted to try to share that. I didn't know about M13 or Rebel Yell or any of those guys, Trinith. All I knew was I had this brilliant idea. Hey, my cell phone takes video. This little Nokia pink cell phone. Why don't I stuff it inside my helmet and ride around and try to capture with my helmet camera like what it's like being on the motorcycle. And so I got my helmet camera out, or it was my first helmet camera. Was that? It was pointed down at the road. I didn't have no Velcro to hold it on or anything. It was literally just the camera stuck inside my full face helmet. When I went to upload it, I went to review the footage and it was terrible. It was at night. I'm on a 50cc scooter and all you can see is the ground in front of me, so you're just basically following the double yellow line. And I'm like, this isn't it. I don't even know if I still kept that video. But that was technically my very first motovlog. I never put it online. That's when I did research and I found M13's videos and I was like, what? I didn't even think of talking. I just thought sticking the camera in and riding around, helmet camera footage. This was before GoPro and all those guys, Just stick a camera in my helmet and ride around. That was my brilliant idea. And then I realized there was this thing called motovlogging. A whole bunch of people were doing it. And it was a lot smaller, 3 years ago. And it was way bigger then than it was 3 years before that. It's kind of exponentially grown. When I first started motovlogging, it was like I discovered a whole group of people, because of my immediate friends in real life, the only people, I didn't know anybody else who rode. Now everybody I know. I know a lot of people who ride now. My whole life now revolves around motorcycling. I've made a lot of awesome friends through Motovlog. But when it started, it was just a way to share my journey. I had online writing blogs, like written blogs. I have a couple of those, but I'd never done the video blog thing. And then I thought, well, motovlogging just made sense, to share my journey as I'm starting into motorcycling and get to know friends and share my triumphs and my failures and just the journey of learning and then share a little bit about myself, as a way to get to know people and to share about myself, because motovlogging was a community where I could get to know people and I could let them get to know me. And then it became big. Not big. I'm not big. I've got thousands of subscribers. Not even. Not in the grander scheme of the world of YouTube. I'm barely a dot on the map. Not even. After doing it for 3 years, now I've got like 7,000 something subscribers. Lord knows why. I don't think my videos are really all that interesting. What happened was, because back then I wasn't seeing the big picture. I wasn't intending to ever get big, It was just for friends, for fun, and it still is. But it became, I don't know why you're going so slow. You want a wheelie, don't you? Scooters. Hi. Those are awesome.
Thank you.
That's got to be fun.
It is fun. They're fun.
What kind of mileage do you get?
Don't really know. We ain't had them that long.
When I had mine for a while, I was getting 30, and I was like, what the heck? And then one day I'd left it parked, and my fuel hose line had a crack in it, and I came out and found a whole pile. I'm like, well, that'll explain why I was getting 30. I was pouring it all on the ground.
Yeah, these are used. We bought them off some guy down on the plaza.
Cool. Awesome. Enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cheaper than riding my Harley.
Yeah. I got this one, and I got a 650 for the road, for long trips. And I still had to buy a 50 because I was like, nothing beats that gas mileage.
Yeah, I got a 2004 Super Glide at home.
Yeah, that doesn't get good mileage. But it sure is fun.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
You too.
Your kickstand. No worries. One of these days I want to ride up that and then jump off the edge, but I do not have the balance for it. So those videos have got, and now it's like, now I have to think about what I'm going to post and think about how it's going to be interpreted and who's going to take it the wrong way, and am I giving enough context? I remember Bilma did a video about this, how there's a period of time where the first few people who comment on your video, they're all your friends, and they're all motovloggers, and they give normal comments that have to do with the video and that are in the context of who you are and what you're doing. After a period of time, if the video does get more popular and gets outside of that, that is another beaver. Beaver went in the hole. When it gets out there beyond your circle of friends, that's the thing about the internet. It can get out there beyond the people who would normally have contact with you, and then I hadn't ever planned on my videos getting popular like that, and now I have to, and I don't really like that because it makes it not as much fun anymore. And I kind of want to say, well, screw the haters, I'll just keep making the videos. But it's hard to do. Whoa, nice fence jumping. There's never just 2 deer. But there are 2 deer. Oh, this camera sucks. They're just standing there looking at me, but you can't see them. Hi, guys! I just find the whole thing a little frustrating sometimes. Because now it's evolved. That's what my channel is still about. My adventures as a motorcyclist. You know, and I've moved on. I mean, I started on the 50, then I had the Ninja, and then I had the KLX. Now I still have the KLX. 30,000 miles later, and I still got the KLX. But I've also got the ER6N, and I've got the little 50cc. And I've done track days, and road trips, and meetups, and crashes, and upgrades. And I still vlog because I enjoy sharing no outlet. Maybe it's just me, but when I'm on a supermoto and I see a sign like that, I'm always like, oh really? We'll see about that. And then I come back here and see if there really is no outlet. There's a private lake. Oh, yeah, it's kind of a dead end. Well, okay. Hi guys. But yeah, I still want it to be about the community, the motovloggers, and people send me messages with trying to get help started motovlogging and stuff, and I get a lot of messages, and I don't know. I mean, I just tell them, I just send them to motovlog.com, because that's where it's at. Let's go through Sonic, shall we? I think I'll go through the drive-thru.